this is going to be a very useful session where we will be discussing uh, the master product HemoHIM, and presentation will be by Diamond Master from UK. She is a education center leader at Me Achievers Center, and our whole UK team is under Diamond Masters Education Center. So there will be no other better person who can describe the master product HemoHIM for everyone. So, so today's session is going to be a very fruitful session in a way where we all, being Atomian, should know what is our master product. Number one. Number two, why it is called master product. Number three, if we are doing Atomy as a business, in that case, we should know how to describe Atomy's master product, immunity booster HemoHIM. It is said that if we are able to tell about HemoHIM in a very informative way and with complete details, then we can sell any product of Atomy, because the master product gives the whole idea of Atomy's theory, how they make the product for the mankind, what the theory of absolute quality and absolute price is. So both the things are the best way to learn HemoHIM. So over to you, Lois Nichols, Diamond Master. Kindly tell us about HemoHIM. Over to you.
Um, I believe everybody already knows what HemoHIM is, because when you join Atomy Business, as a part of the family, one of the main products you learn about is HemoHIM, because it's very popular. It's the flagship product of Atomy, the best-selling product of Atomy, and the biggest in terms of revenue. The, I'm talking about billions and billions of dollars in revenue have been made just selling HemoHIM. And the reason is because it works. That's number one reason. It works. And because it's effective, it works, it became very popular. Number two reason is because it is from herbs. People like herbs. People like non-toxic products. People like things that are not chemical. If you notice, everybody now wants plant-based products. They want organic. When you say something is organic, it's just like, ooh, it lights up and people just want it. So another reason why it's very popular is because it's a herbal extract, okay? I always call it my miracle herbal extract, okay? Made from 3 edible herbs, okay? Angelica gigas, Cnidium officinale, and Paeonia japonica. If you research or Google all those 3 herbs, okay? I did a research, I did some background knowledge on it, and I was like, wow, 3 amazing herbs like this put in a 20 ml sachet for us. Wow, you cannot go wrong. Okay. So those of you who haven't taken out time to really go back and do a thorough background check on the herbs, I'll advise you do it because it is amazing. Now, it's also and it's an antioxidant as well. Okay. And we know the value of antioxidants to our body, okay? And then so those 3 are already like a selling point for HemoHIM. Now, going back, looking at how it all started, HemoHIM originally was not made for public consumption. It was made for people who had cancer. It was made for people who worked in factories where they're exposed to UV, harmful rays, and all that, so that they can cope. Okay. Now, when they started seeing that a lot of people were using HemoHIM and they were getting results, People with medical conditions will use HemoHIM and they will get good results. They now went back into 8 years of research to actually repackage HemoHIM and bring it back to the public. Okay, so PhD experts in collaboration with the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, okay, which is, I think, is the second largest research institute in the world after NASA, I heard, they went back, to their drawing board to put in 8 years of research into HemoHIM to make it available to the public. So that's how they repackaged it and brought it out in a box like this, okay, which I know we all know, okay? Now, inside this box, you have 60 sachets, 20 ml sachets. You all know that already. And each of those sachets, okay, you take one a day and one in the morning, one in the evening, or one in the morning, one in the afternoon, 2 a day, basically. Okay, so taking 2 a day with 60 sachets, it comes to about a month's supply. Okay, so really, what I tell people is you do get value for money. Okay, buying this product is a whopping 1 month supply. Okay, for the price, it is worth it. Now, so what does it do? Because that's the first thing people will ask you when you start talking about HemoHIM. First and foremost, I was intrigued the first day I came across this product. It was the name that why what kind of name is that? And then by the time I got to know what it means, I was a bit like, oh, okay, I see. It now makes sense. Okay, so you might have if you haven't researched of the name. You feel embarrassed, isn't it? If somebody asks you and really you haven't done your homework. Okay, the hemo here. What does hemo mean? It's interactive now. What is a hemo? What is a hemo? I'm asking a question. What's the hemo? Unmute
Hemoglobin.
yourself.
Hemoglobin.
Good. So did we all know that? Like that hemo was hemoglobin.
Yes.
Okay. And what is the H? That one is tricky now.
Hemoptysis.
Ah,
Hemoptysis something.
so
I
H
can't spell it
is,
out.
you tried, you got it. Yeah. The H is hematopoiesis. Hematopoiesis means the formation of blood. Okay. So just looking at it, this helps you to form blood. Okay. Now, the I there is immunity, and the M is modulation. So hemoglobin, hematopoiesis, immunity, modulation. That's the full meaning of hemohim. And in Korean language, him, this him means strength. No wonder a lot of people take it and they say they've got this energy rush, that it kind of boosts energy levels for them. I got somebody who I recommended this product to, 5 days to 7 days taking it. She said, before I used to struggle to wake up in the morning, but now I'm just like a horse. I just wake up without even thinking about it. I'm not literally struggling out of bed anymore. So I said, yeah, don't you know it also boosts energy levels? And she was like, oh, really? Him is strength in Korean language. So now that we know the full meaning of him, okay, what does it do? It activates, first and foremost, it activates our natural killer cells. They call them the NK cells. NK cells are our God-given immunity. Every human being has a natural God-given immunity. For example, when you have flu, cough, sore throat, sometimes you don't need to take Lemsip or use all these inhalers or whatever. If you decide not to treat yourself with any of those external factors, you find out that after 5, 7 days, your body naturally fights it off. So without taking Lemsip or any cough mixture or anything, medication, your body actually fights it. And after a while, it goes. That's your own natural immunity kicking in to fight it. Okay. So those are our natural killer cells. So what this does, it goes into your body and strengthens your natural killer cells. That's why we are getting results with this product, because something that goes to now activate, give, assuming your natural killer cells, they've got like 4 times, let's assume they are like 4 times their power. And then HemoHIM goes in there to make it 4 times 4 or 4 times 10. So it doubles up, it triples up, okay, the power of your NK cells, the ability of your NK cells to act. Now, what do the NK cells do in our bodies? Okay, they are the part of the body that deals with viruses, bacteria, pathogens, foreign invaders, everything that comes into our bodies, in form of sickness, diseases, whatever name you want to call them, is our natural killer cells that actually fight off all this. Okay. Now, cancer itself, okay, particularly cancer. And the reason I'm stressing on cancer, remember this was originally made for cancer. What fights off cancer in our bodies is the natural killer cells, our NK cells in our T cells. They are the ones that actually combat, fight off cancer cells, eat up the cancer cells, basically. So you can imagine when you're taking HemoHIM, HemoHIM is activating those natural killer cells to do what? To fight off cancer, to fight off pathogens, bacteria, every other thing. They also activate what you call them. They call them the cytokine, increases cytokine production. Okay, which is a protein. They call it signal transmission protein in our bodies. Okay, that transmit signals, and help our bodies to react to signals and stimuli and all that. Okay, so you can imagine HemoHIM also improving the production of cytokine. Now, last but not the least, it also activates our immunocytes. Immunocytes are all the cells in our bodies that are responsible for defending us. All the cells in our bodies that are responsible for our immune system, they come under that compound name called immunocytes. Okay? Now, HemoHIM activates the immunocytes. So if it's activating immunocytes, it means it's telling all those immune cells in our bodies, get up, get up, get up, get up. There's this here, get up. There's diabetes here, get up. There's high blood pressure here, get up. There's cancer here, get up. It's activating and making them literally work 10 times better than they will work normally. So can we really go wrong taking this herbal extract? We can't go wrong. That is why we are getting results. And that is why it is so popular. And that is why it is a global bestseller. This is the only product in the world that 5 to 7 years in a row maintained its position as the world's global bestseller. Never in the history of man, in a row, it was topping the chart as a global bestseller. This is the only product. And that I've just given you piece by piece. Why? What makes it that global bestseller? So if you're doing Atomy and you have your family, they don't know about this. Your friends, they don't know about this. Your colleagues at work, they don't know about this. You're not doing the world a favor. You're not doing them a favor. Everybody needs to know about this. Everybody needs to have it in their house. This does not go like it doesn't run out of stock in my house. As it's going, I'm replacing, I'm replenishing, and then we all take it because we know the importance of activating our natural killer cells and making sure that our immune system is on point. Why wouldn't we? COVID, remember COVID taught us a lesson. So many things out there in the world now, okay, that are just going round and round, and they keep coming up and saying, oh, something new is going to break out, blah, blah, blah. There's no better time to want to make sure that your immune system is on point, basically. And this is what you need. There's no chemicals, it's all herbs. Because I get people who have asked me, this HemoHIM, are you sure there's no chemical, nothing? And I say, yes, it's only three edible herbs. Three edible herbs doing this magic, this miracle, you know? So every household must have this. It was introduced, I don't know, you have it in India, don't you?
Yes, we have. We have.
Okay. It was introduced into the UK December of 2023. So it's been like in UK for 2 years now. But guess what? It's already a bestseller in the UK. It's our best-selling product in the UK. Tops all the other products. Because everybody wants something that is organic, something that is herbal, something that has no chemicals, and something that will activate and strengthen their immune system. Literally, it's an immune booster. Okay. That is why it has become even a bestseller here in the UK. So, my take on this is every family needs to have this. Okay. Don't think if I open it, you find anything in here. It's all gone
Mine
because
is
I
here.
take it. Yeah, but that's the sachet. Thank you for showing us. That's the sachet. It's a 20 ml sachet. Okay. And you take it one in the morning. I take it first thing in the morning before food. If you want to take it after food, it's your call. But I like to take it first thing in the morning before food and then last thing at night before bed. That's how I do it. Okay. Some people say, oh, because I'm going to be taking it every day. I really like it. I think I'll do one a day. We do get, trust me, we do have people who just do one a day because they just feel I'm just maintaining. They've got no medical conditions, but so they just maintain it. So they say, okay, one a day, and they just keep at that one a day. Yes, you can do that. Why not? Okay, but if you've got a medical condition, you can take like two a day. Fine, but please don't take three a day. I've heard people say, oh, because it was stage 4, this cancer, so we were putting three sachets a day. I say go by company. The company, they know the dosage that is good for you. And they've said two a day. So I don't encourage people to do three a day. Okay. Keep it simple, short and simple. Okay. So that's me done on HemoHIM actually. Have any questions on this amazing miracle herbal extract? Please feel free to ask. Okay. Anything, any question,
Thank you so much.
feel free to ask.
That's called short
Back to you.
and crisp information because Team
Yes.
Meher is known for short and crisp sessions, to the point
Yes.
and short as possible. And if
Yeah.
anyone is having any question about this product, any doubt in your mind that why I should take this or who can take this and who should not take this. So
Well,
if you have any question,
I believe everybody should take this actually because anything that will boost your immune system, strengthen your immunity, is a win-win for everybody, basically.
yes,
Children as young as 6 years of age can take HemoHIM. Just for those of you who don't know, from 6 years of age can take HemoHIM because it's just herbs. Yeah. So back to somebody wanted to.
is there any questions?